Welcome to season 2 of our new Eden Crusaders. All right, so our starting lineup for the 2026 season, here it is. We've got our rookie quarterback, Ricky Pettis, as well as our new running back, Dylan Sampson. CD running the first wide receiver, as well as our new pickup, Ty Spelton, and our new rookie wide receiver, Jorge Hernandez, which I'm very excited for. Defense actually looking pretty solid this year. Let's see if they can get the stops that we need at the time that we need them. Now, we really have to think about moving forward, replacing Von Miller. He is here for a couple more years on contract, but he's getting old and he's regressing. He was at 83 last year. He's at 81 now. Going to be a matter of time. We'll go ahead and upgrade all the players that we can right now because the next time we will do this is the halfway point of the season. So Gray Zabel up to an 80 overall. We just upgraded his agile. And then from here, we will just be jumping into the mid-season. All right, at the mid-season point, we are 4-3 facing the 3-4 Carolina Panthers. Looks like we're not off to the greatest start, but we do have a positive record. Let's go ahead and clear some of these other notifications out. Rookie OTAs. Let's see what this is about. I've never actually seen this. It's my first time seeing it. Welcome to your new home, Ricky. We have big plans for you. Thanks, coach. It's an honor to be part of this organization. We're going to focus on your development. We don't want to talk short term for you. We want to think about what your potential is limitless. Take it slow and do it right. Got it, coach. Yes, that's exactly what we want. We're going to set our national scouting focus to cornerback, focus more on the defense. This go ahead on the draft. So, like I said, mid-season, we have some upgrades to get, and Jorge Hernandez has 6 available skill points. All right, so for the most part, I used all 6 on his physical upgrade because it was the lowest and everything is now up to par. We have an 81 overall, 81, 81, and a 79. He is 81 overall, but with a +2 morale boost, he's 83. He is a rookie, an 83 rookie. Ricky Pettis has 2 skill points, and we're going to give him a field general upgrade for both. CD Lamb with 1. Let's give him a playmaking upgrade. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. Kirby, we're going to go ahead and just upgrade his hybrid. Duran, we're going to upgrade his speed. Nate, we're going to upgrade his zone coverage. And from there, we're going to simulate to the playoffs. We're going to see if we're able to hit the playoffs in our second season. All right, Cameron Baker up to a level 23. Let's see how we did for the rest of the season. We have a couple new abilities unlocked. Wide trips play sheet, as well as the 46 defense play sheet. It looks like we did not make the playoffs once again. Let's check the schedule. All right, and here it is in year number 2. We finished 10-7. We are going to face the 10-7 Philadelphia Eagles, but we made the playoffs. It is a wild card game, so we're not going to jump into it. We're going to go ahead and simulate. If we do reach the divisional round and further, we will play, but we're not going to play any wild card games. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fair. So we're going to simulate this. It looks like we won. We won the division. We won the game. We got a lot of XP from that. Let's see what's next. All right. We have the Dallas Cowboys. We are going to play at home against the Dallas Cowboys. I changed my mind. We're going to go ahead and just jump into the next week. We're going to sim into the conference championship. And if we win this game, we'll play the conference and the Super Bowl. But we did not win. All right. So we lost 23-17. So second year, we lost in the division round to the Dallas Cowboys. It's all right. We have next year. We're checking out the stats right now for this season. I don't know if you just saw it, but our rookie quarterback started off his debut season second in NFL passing yards, first in NFL touchdowns, and first in NFL rating. He might not have only won Rookie of the Year. He might have won Offensive Player of the Year as a rookie. Now, I just saw this. I filtered by the NFL. He didn't have as many yards as Patrick Mahomes. He did have a couple more touchdowns, but he is definitely a shoo-in for Rookie of the Year. I don't know about Offensive Player of the Year, but there's a good chance. Rushing, Dylan Sampson went 256 for 906, 7 touchdowns. So not as many touchdowns as we could have had, but still almost 1,000 yards. Now our rookie wide receiver, 85 receptions, almost 1,200 yards, right under 1,200. He got 17 touchdowns. Okay, so now who wins Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who wins Rookie of the Year? Like, 17 touchdowns. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. He had more touchdowns than CD Lamb, but CD Lamb did have over another 1,000-yard season. And Quentin Johnson was right under 1,000 as well. So, man, this could have been a very, very good quarterback to pick up. We're going to see if his dev trait upgraded. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Let's check it out. Ty Felton also had 16 for 320. So he didn't get as many receptions as he could have, but it seems when he did, he was balling 4 touchdowns. Deron Payne leads the tackles for loss with 10, as well as the sacks. He also had 10. Tremaine Edmonds had 3 interceptions, as well as Nate had 3. Kirby had 2, Tyreek had 2, and Shaq had 1. Okay, because Ricky went absolutely insane this past year, in week 10, he did get a star dev upgrade. He did have a lot of skill points to upgrade. He is up to a 91, but he's actually an 86. He's got +5 morale, but an 86 from a 74 all in 1 year. In 1 year, he led the New Eden Crusaders to their first playoff Super Bowl chase.
Your Super Bowl champions of 2026 are the Dallas Cowboys. Your yearly awards, Patrick Mahomes with an NFL MVP, Coach of the Year, Brian Daboll, Offensive Player of the Year, wide receiver Luther Burden the third from the Broncos, Defensive Player of the Year from the Vikings, Micah Parsons. We did get Offensive Rookie of the Year with our wide receiver, Jorge Hernandez. Kind of crazy that Ricky did not get Offensive Rookie of the Year, but it was going to be one of them. We knew that it was just a matter of who. And our Defensive Rookie of the Year from the Bengals, Roderick Dixon. You might have already seen, but Von Miller will be retiring this year, our right edge. We need to fill that spot as well as our backup running back. One of them decided to retire as well after 3 years. So only 2 of them, but a big one in Von Miller. We're going to have to go replace that. Let's see what we can do. We'll start with upgrading a couple of our players. And in Jorge Hernandez, we have 2 skill points. We're going to give him 2 in the playmaking abilities. So Jorge Hernandez has 2 skill points. We're going to upgrade his playmaker as well as his physical. And after all those, a +3 morale, he's at a 90 overall, so 87. He did get superstar dev. This was not always here. He got star. More than likely, this was because he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, so he's going to be a superstar with us for the next 4 years. So one of the best pickups that we had in the draft on our first year, Jorge Hernandez. Man, that was such a good pick, as well as our quarterback, Ricky. He's doing his stuff. He should have won as well. I wish we could give it to 2 people, but Kirby Joseph, we're going to upgrade his zone abilities. Andrew Thomas, we're going to upgrade his agile abilities. Now, Mr. Ricky Pettis, we're going to upgrade his field general. Man, +6 morale. I can see why leading your team, a brand new team in the NFL, as a rookie to their first ever playoff run. We did lose in the second game, but he got us a first playoff win as a team. Okay, so he's also up to a superstar. And if you watched last episode, he was drafted at a normal dev rate. He got an upgrade when he got player of the week a couple of times. So he got upgraded to a star. Now he got upgraded to superstar. I want to see how. It looks like he has 2 player awards, and it's the NFL passing rating leader as well as the QB of the year. So even though Patrick Mahomes got the MVP, our guy Ricky Pettis got quarterback of the year, upgraded to a superstar dev. That means our starting quarterback and our wide receiver 1 probably at this point. So Shaq has got a temporary +4 and a morale boost of 2. I didn't realize he was on the lower end of the overalls. He was at 80, and I was like, yeah, he's kind of good, but he's actually like a 74, 75 now. But he's a star dev. He's 33. That's why he's regressing, getting old. We need to replace that fast. Let's see what we can do. So I went ahead and got into the prospects of who I wanted to favorite and target throughout this draft. It does look like we're going to go heavy on the defense. That is all I'm targeting. So we've got to replace our will linebacker. I'm trying to get a couple more cornerbacks as well. And it looks like a fair share of them are pretty good this year, so we can have a couple picks. I have to look at the draft picks that we have because we also need a right edge, and there seems to be a very good one in the top 5. I don't think we'll be that close, but hopefully we can land one either in the first round or late in the second. I do know that we made it to the playoffs. We were 10-7, so we won't have the greatest picks, but let's see what we have. We have nothing else to do in the Phil staff week, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the first stage of our second year offseason. All right, here comes the fun part, signing free agents. I'm going to filter by the interest first. Jared Verse. Oh, I forgot he was leaving us. He doesn't want to come back. Wow, that was a hard way to start that. All right, so with the first selection that I have in the offseason, we're going to get another defensive tackle. I feel like if he wants to be here, the only thing is we don't have a mentor at our position for him. TJ Sanders, defensive tackle, 83 overall. He's 24 years old. We're going to try for a 4-year contract. It's pretty strong, but we're going to see. It also looks like Quentin Johnson left us and does not want to return. Nobody wants to come here except for running backs and kickers. Now I'm gonna try for Baron Browning just in case we need some depth because Von Miller is retiring. This is a left edge. We needed a right edge, but we'll be able to switch them. See, we do need some depth. Y'all see that? New edge? Yeah. I'm thinking a 3-year deal. He'll be 31 at the end of it. It's not super expensive. I also do want to just go ahead and get a good kicker while we're at it because I don't think we have any. I'm gonna try for this one, Nate Landman. Mike linebacker, 28 years old. He kind of sort of wants to be here, but he's not a bad overall. He's got some good stats. Let's try it out. So I actually lied. I found one right underneath it that we actually need our will linebacker because our next one is Jamal Adams at 31. This seems to be a good starting position that we can have if we don't get one in the draft. I do want to draft a good one that we can develop, but it seems like we need one that's a lot better right now if we're going to chase that Super Bowl. We're going to try for 4 years. Now, I know Roger does not want to be here for the most part, but I'm going to try anyways because he was part of our offensive line. He's already been working with us. He is good overall, and I don't want to go find another one. He's 25. So that's 5 active negotiations. We're going to see what those guys have got to say. Anybody we signed? All right. It looks like we signed 4 out of the 5 already. Cameron Dicker, TJ Sanders, Tyrese Knight, and Baron Browning. Welcome to the team. We lost a couple good people on defense that did just not want to come back. We lost Jared Verse to the Dolphins. We lost Drew Phillips to the 49ers. Isaiah wasn't with us. All right, so I'm really looking at this free safety, Washington, but I don't want him as a free safety. We already have some great safeties. I kind of want to use him as a cornerback. He really wants to be here. He's 27. He's an 81 overall. He fits our scheme fit. The only thing is he's got a normal dev, but I think we can look past that. We're going to try for a 3-year deal. All right, I probably messed up a little bit, but I forgot we need a center and a right tackle, so we're gonna go ahead and try and get those with what's left. That's who we tried to get, but we didn't. Roger did not want to come here. I might try for Taylor and give him a ridiculous contract. All right, this decision might not make a lot of sense as well. Taylor Moton, we're gonna give him a 2-year deal at 33 years old if he wants it, if he'll take it. Because if you don't see that on the side, our depth is not the greatest. We just submitted those contracts. Let's see if we were able to sign. We signed Taylor. Oh, that was great. 2 years. We got him. He was expensive, but we won't have to worry about that for a couple more years. We'll try and find some in the next draft. I think this was a defensive draft, so next year we'll go back to an offensive draft. So because we lost a couple pieces, I had to put those pieces back together on our offensive line. Taylor is going to be one of those. I really hope that he stands up to the testament and we'll be able to chase this Super Bowl. All right, it didn't say it, but we got our center as well, Garrett, 32 years old on a 2-year deal. So older offensive line to fill those spots, but now we know to be looking for those positions in the upcoming draft. I think we did a pretty good job in this offseason. We did spend a lot of money, probably like 80 to 90 million dollars on our cap room, but we still have 90 left. Let's see where we are at the end. All right, so we just changed the scheme fit for this third upcoming year. Now, our quarterback, Ricky Pettis, is a scheme fit as well as Jorge Hernandez is a scheme fit as well, and a couple more linemen and the tight end. So hopefully this year will be the year. And on defense, we're going to stay in a base 3-4. It seems to be the best. Almost every single person is a scheme fit. We're doing our job. So not the best pick, like I said. We have round 1, pick 26, round 2, pick 58, and then 4, 5 this year. I've got everybody that I want when it comes to free agency. So we're going to go ahead and just advance to the draft. All right. So the start of the draft, we simulated to our first pick. I paused the draft. We're going to make our selection. We're going to go to our favorites, see who's still here. We are going to take Rob Bradley from Colorado at 6'5". He's not fully scouted. Here goes nothing. Yes! Yes, let's go. Oh my gosh. What a pick. What a pull. Oh my gosh. So he did fall to the later end of the round when he should have been picked up probably in the middle to the beginning part, but great for us because that is the exact position we needed to fill with Von Miller leaving. I want to simulate to just the end of the round. I want to see who's left because if our cornerback that I still want is on the board, I really want to take him. He's projected to go round 2 to 3, but he's a round 1 talent. I don't want him to be slipping too far, and I just think I can get him. Should I just go ahead and try and trade up the most that I can and grab him? All right, I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to pick him up, so I might be doing something rash. I'm going to try and get the Texans pick right now. We'll trade our second round for their second round, as well as our fifth this year. So we'll only have our fourth round pick after this if it goes through. All right, so I knew they were going to probably need a little bit more, but let's see what we can do. After what felt like the longest trade to ever come, I needed that pick, so we traded this year's Texas pick for our wide receiver 4 and our cornerback 4, and we switched our second round pick this year with the Texans and gave them our third round next year. Also, we can do this right here. Is it going to be worth it? I really, really hope so. Had to come get my guy, Jeremiah Reynolds. Man, give me something good, like top 10, top 15. I'll do top 15, something like that. Jeremiah Reynolds, newest cornerback for the new Eden Crusaders. 10, yes. Let's go. Top 10. We did it. We're going to advance to my next pick. All right, we're going to go ahead and get another cornerback because it was all that was left pretty much in the fourth round. We still did get a pretty good pick, 105. I drafted him at 122. And I've made all the picks that I wanted to pick, I guess. So we're going to skip to the end. Let's go ahead and get this draft recap started. So we had 4 total picks. Our 2 picks were first, Rob Bradley at 26th pick of the first round, 78 overall. Then we've got our guy that we traded up for. We feel like we kind of gave up a lot. We'll see at the end. Jeremiah Reynolds going in the second round, first pick, 78 overall as well.